Yeah, so it's me and Sean. Sean had Sean's had the record for like forever and ever, as far as I
Yeah,
can remember. And I think we met around 2009,
yeah,
or eight or something. So I used to come across to Melbourne a lot for comps, just for fun. I was good friends with Stephen Pritchard, and so Stephen trained at Elite Sports Performance in Footscray, which is a whole big bunch of them would train as one group, and Sean was part of that group. And he had Sean, Dave Park, Stephen
yeah,
Pritchard,
yeah,
Ryan Mitchell, who won a national title with PA as well, David Trankong,
yeah,
like some really good guys. So I met Sean that way, and so my goal always was like I was so far out in front of IPF lifters in Australia that I wanted to beat Sean. Like Sean was my I'll always tell people Sean was my true rival. That was who I was trying
yeah,
to beat.
yeah,
Even though we were never going to be able to lift it at the same time in the same comp, but I know I lit a fire under him in 2011. He came to a comp at a big invitational, and I almost locked out the world record that day. And that's when he, accelerated and he did the 350. None. My last comp ever in Australia, I loaded 351 three times just because I wanted to beat Sean. Like they're going, Nathan, I already had the record at 340. And they said, why are you loading 351? You don't like chipping. Who are you chipping? I go, well, I'm allowed to load it because rule says I can. And I've never chipped anybody in my life, but I would try and chip Sean. So I was going for 1 kilo more.
yeah,
But that didn't happen, unfortunately. But
yeah,
I think Sean motivated me more than most people. We talked a fair bit about how we trained and what we thought was important.
yeah,
And I just think he's an underrated genius in
yeah,
terms of how bodies move.
yeah, absolutely. No, I absolutely agree with that. Yeah, yeah, and they're just like it's really interesting. Like it's I wish people could see sometimes at comps, like you were saying about the ammonia, like you've got to earn your ammonia. Like you're not being
Yeah.
motivated, probably calm down some. Um, it's always like what I think is interesting is sometimes when I go to comps, like I was talking to someone the other day and I was like, it's a really interesting vibe. Like I can only imagine this is what it would be like at a worlds. Like I feel like sometimes the higher the level, like the more elite the athletes get, the more that it's sometimes almost like a little bit more there's less ego and there's more willingness to communicate with each other and discuss
Yeah.
stuff
Oh,
and like
absolutely.
yeah
100%. That I think it's both a product of being at the top